I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we head to Novi for the Great Lakes State Fair, do a nice end of summer wrap-up, and then we dine Ethiopian style at the Blue Nile, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
The Michigan tradition of the Great Lakes State Fair is being continued on at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi. It's great family fun. We've got rides, a circus, livestock, and more, so stick around. Well, so Kent, what an exciting venue. It's wonderful to have the Great Lakes State Fair at the Suburban Collection Showplace.
Yes, it is, and we're really excited and pleased that people have responded. We think it's a great venue, and there's just so much to do, and our feedback has just been tremendous.
So kind of break it down for me. We've got the livestock area.
We have the exhibition hall and the livestock, and we also have the Shrine Circus. We have the Midway, which we're on right now, and then we have the entertainment beer tent area as well. One of the things I'd really like to emphasize, the whole Pure Michigan theme. We have a lot of made in Michigan. The amusement owner and operator is from Michigan. So we're really hitting hard on the made in Michigan and the Pure Michigan theme. We kind of built it and they came.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing.
All right, well, thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you.
And for you serious thrill seekers, we've got the shock drop. Woo! And everybody loves the carousel.
We have kiddie rides, adult rides, spectacular rides, something for the whole family to do today.
Yeah, I mean, all the way down from your little toddlers up to your teenagers, everybody's got something they're going to want to ride.
Sure. Yeah, you can buy a wristband for kids or adults, and you can ride unlimited rides till 11 o'clock tonight.
So one wristband gets you any ride you want?
Unlimited rides as many times you want, as long as you meet the height and weight requirements for each ride that's posted.
And you've got a great turnout. It looks like everybody's having a lot of fun here.
Oh, great turnout. Having a good time.
And then, of course, you've got all your typical, you've got your games and your food and your other carnival midway fare.
Yes, we have all kinds of stuff to eat. Elephant ears, corn dogs, sausage, pizza, candy apples, caramel apples, you name it, we got it.
All the good stuff that memories are made of, right?
Right.
Well, I want to thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you.
So, Alyssa, what a fun way to exit the House of Mirrors. Was it a fun ride?
It was awesome. I kept on crashing into music.
Oh, I know. It's so confusing to get out. The swings are one of my all-time favorite rides.
The second ride that I went on, it was really, really, really scary.
Well, you know what? When it's scary but fun, it's a thrill ride.
It was the one like where you
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're a brave soul to ride that ride. And then, of course, there's lots of stuff to win, a lot of chances to try your luck. Look at all the goodies.
This, I would have to definitely say, is the best state fair I've ever been to in all my life. From being out of town, all the local ones from when I was a kid till now. It's just a good time. You gotta bring the family and come on out, everybody. Just don't stay home. Come here!
Well, pretty exciting. We've got tigers going through flaming hoops behind us. This is a full-fledged circus.
This is a full-fledged circus. We have everything. Lions, tigers, and elephants.
Oh my! And the crazy bicycles and up there the flying trapeze artists. I mean, and this tent is huge.
This is the largest circus tent in the world.
Wow.
Yes, it seats, we have capacity at this show for about 1,600. Our normal circus is 2,800.
So 1,600 people, and from what I understand now, you can come in, price of admission gets you in here, and you're turning people away because everybody's coming to see these shows.
Absolutely, we're doing 4 shows a day, so we can accommodate everybody. It's a one price pays all concept. So you buy a ticket, you get into the midway, you get into the circus, you get everything the fair has to offer, including all the animals.
This is just spectacular. And so each show lasts, what, about an hour?
About an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half,
Wow,
yeah.
that's phenomenal. And of course, what's a state fair without about the livestock. I mean, after all, the animals are the reason the whole state fair started in the first place. So Neil, tell me a little bit about the whole livestock event. I mean, this is a big part of the state fair.
It sure is. We've got over 490 livestock here, everything from our draft horses with Clydesdales, and we have our Grand Champion Bull here with the Angus here on behalf of Omega Farms. We've got over 120 head of sheep. We've got hogs, we've got goats, we've got dairy cattle here, even poultry and rabbits. So we've really got everything you can think about for those city folks or even us country guys to have a livestock here to make it a really Great Lakes State Fair event. The crowd's been fantastic, and the livestock have been just really super, and we have some excellent animals that represent the whole state of Michigan here, and Indiana and Ohio even. So we've got things to make the Great Lakes State Fair the added plus with our livestock.
Awesome. Well, we're so fortunate to have you here. Thank you so much,
betcha.
Neil. Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. Oh, it's precious. Well, these sheep have been sheared off to make maybe your next sweater. Isn't this sweet? They're petting actual baby pigs. Look at that. Oh. Another really unique thing about the state fair is inside with all the livestock, we've got all the vendor tents and everything here made in Michigan. Thus the state fair. Like here we've got some, what is this, sweet and creamy mustard, lemon dill mustard, all kinds of neat flavors, maple syrup, everything here from Michigan. Booth to booth, really neat stuff.
Made in Michigan, a proud mother candles.
From made in Michigan to made in Detroit. Well, the shopping doesn't stop at the booth. You want to buy a boat? You can get one of those here too. Well, the Michigan tradition continues. The Great Lakes State Fair every Labor Day weekend at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi. Heading into the fall, we want to share with you some of the most popular events that kick off during Labor Day weekend and run through the end of the year. Labor Day is full of fun in the D. Head to Royal Oak for Oakland County's largest festival celebration, the Ford Arts Beats and Eats. Get your groove on with more than 200 performances on 10 stages, a highly ranked juried fine arts show, over 60 local restaurants with some of the finest cuisine in Metro Detroit, art, jewelry, and more.
Something for everyone, and it's a great celebration, and it benefits a lot of local charities.
Or you can head to downtown for the Detroit Jazz Festival. The festival takes place on over 2 million square feet of downtown Detroit, from Hart Plaza on the riverfront, 3 blocks north to beautiful Campus Martius Park. There are 2 stages on the north end and 3 stages at Hart Plaza, plus a jazz talk tent and the Kit Bop area. This is truly one of the premier jazz events in the world.
I felt that we were obligated to let the city of New Orleans and the world know about this festival. It's one of the best, if not the best, in the country, if not the world.
In October, the leaves start to change and there's a chill in the air, along with ghosts and goblins and ghouls. And some of our favorite things have to do with Halloween. And there is no better family Halloween evening than at Greenfield Village and their turn of the 20th century Halloween. Follow an endless path of hand-carved jack-o'-lanterns and meet colorful characters along the way. Feel the whoosh as the Headless Horseman rides by and make stops at several treat stations spread throughout Greenfield Village.
Oh, it was wonderful, more than we expected.
Or in Mount Clemens, don't miss the funeral tea and cemetery walk. This is really cool. You start out at the Crocker House Museum where you get immersed in an 1880s wake and learn the history behind the customs of funeral services. And then you're on your way to Clinton Grove Cemetery to visit the grave sites of notable citizens. But what's really interesting is that the reenactors talk to you about the past of the person they are portraying at the cemetery.
I was Chief Michael Smith, and this was our 1923 Arns-Fox fire engine.
I'm George Crocker from the Crocker House, and these are my 3 wives.
Now, it may seem a bit morbid, but it's actually a really great family outing. Okay, November, and it's cold outside, so how about jumping in the car and taking your family for a cruise along Hines Drive for the Wayne County Light Fest? The Light Fest turns Hines Drive into the Midwest's longest drive-through holiday light display. So turn up the heat, and from the toastiness of your car, you can enter an enchanted world of colorful rainbows, snowflakes, and candy canes. The display begins at Hines Drive and Merriman Road in Westland and ends near Telegraph in Dearborn Heights, where the little ones can meet Santa and stock up on hot chocolate and other kinds of goodies. Now, on Thanksgiving Day, you get yourself up early and you head to downtown Detroit for a great family tradition, America's Thanksgiving Day Parade. This parade is one of the country's oldest and most celebrated parades, complete with extravagant floats and some of the best live performances. And Santa Claus makes another appearance in the region at the end of the parade. Now in December, the snow might be flying, but that just makes the outdoor events that much more fun. And you don't want to let the cold stop you from getting in the holiday spirit.
Where we have carolers, 4 stages of music, we have crafts, we have artisans working, stores, sleigh rides, you name it. It's here in Greenfield Village for the holidays. This is 200 years of American Christmas, from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the South to the North. And we take all the traditions and bring them inside Greenfield Village and celebrate them. And at the end of the evening, there's fireworks.
You'll step into a Christmas card from the past, delightful holiday shops, Santa and live reindeer, ice skating. This is one of the greatest holiday events in the nation, and it's right here in Dearborn. You can also head out to Holly in Oakland County for their Dickens Festival. Their downtown village streets create the perfect setting to see the characters from Dickens' A Christmas Carol come to life. This free event also offers caroling choirs, hot roasted chestnuts, and much, much more.
Fish and chips, get your wonderful fish and chips here, best on the street.
And if you need a warm-up, be sure to duck into some of their restaurants, shops, and cafes. It's quite a Dickens experience.
Can they see me? No, sure is good news for them.
Well, these are just a few of our recommendations, but be sure to log on to visitdetroit.com for a ton of other worthwhile events that run September through December.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride.
There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Hart Plaza dishes up ribs and R&B, and Kid Rock adds an 8th night to his hometown tour. Head to Willow Run Airport for the thrills of Thunder over Michigan. Then hit the grandstands for NASCAR weekend. Enjoy a taste of Africa at the African World Festival. And the No Shoes Nation tour comes to Ford Field. Find your fuzzy dice for the Woodward Dream Cruise. Then head to Greenfield Village for the War of 1812 muster. Take a time travel adventure at the Michigan Renaissance Festival. Then cruise and dine in style along the Detroit River. The famous children's book hits the stage at City Theater, and the Great Lakes State Fair returns to Novi. Downtown Royal Oak transforms into Ford Arts, Beats, and Eats, and the silky sounds of the Jazz Fest heat up Hart Plaza. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. So I'm in front of the Blue Nile Restaurant in Ferndale, just off of Woodward on 9 Mile. And a minute ago, I'm in the lobby, and I hear this kid on the phone with his buddy saying, just bring $25 and come on down and meet us. And he's like, that's all the money you made today? Dude, come on down. It'll totally be worth it. Now, if that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does. So come on, let's go inside and have some authentic Ethiopian cuisine.
The reason I opened an Ethiopian restaurant, which is a Blue Nile, every big city deserves to have a diversity. And based on that, we brought up an Ethiopian cuisine, which is very authentic, very culturally oriented. You don't have to have 3,000 miles to drive so that you could be in Ethiopia. So we brought it in such a way that the food, the atmosphere, the ambience, and the service, the uniform, everything will feel you that you're there. We are a destination restaurant. We're not just a restaurant where to eat. We're a restaurant where to dine. Dining is something else. You take time out and you pleasure. We are for that. We give you hot towel for your hands to wash. You roll up your sleeve. We bring a little bit of everything we have on the menu for you. You just roll up your sleeve and you dig in. Whatever you like, you ask for more. Whatever you don't like, there's no hard feeling. If you indulge it too much, you need a sister with a stretcher take you out. You don't have to worry how much you eat. You know, that's how good it is. We have a booth, and we also have an American and Ethiopian style. You see the chairs as you see it here, the basket over there. That's where we have famous basket will be taken out, and that's where we bring you the food here. For those who want very authentic, I have on the other side the very small low chair.
The low chair.
The low chair, which will bring you back totally Ethiopia. It is also historically we have few things here. I just want you to see the umbrellas. You see, this is very significant of the Ethiopians. And every ladies have to have an umbrella for the sun and the rain. It is majestic. It's the kings, the queens, all those people. That's how they've been identified and dignified, and also given all that respect based on what the kind of umbrella they are. This is the angel.
The angel? Okay.
Yes, it is an Ethiopian drawing. You see the big eye?
Yes.
An angel on the top, an angel on the little down there on the bottom, an angel on the other side. That is giving you to protect while you are in this restaurant. So spiritually, you're here more covered so that you have a good time, feel secure, relax, joyful, happiness, and so on. This is the cups and the cutleries we have at home. You see the angels here, the big-eyed man. This is traditional Ethiopian coffee pot, and then we serve it traditionally like that.
So is it a really strong coffee?
Yes, full-bodied coffee, like Turkish coffee they call it. It's a full-bodied rich. You know that coffee was originated in Ethiopia. Yeah, it's a place called Kaffa. That's a contribution of Ethiopia to the world, is coffee. This is also, we have some Ethiopian traditional clothes we have. If you notice this one, this is a whisk.
Whisk.
Yeah.
Fan.
Yeah, exactly. You use that for that kind of purposes as well. And this is also traditional because it has a lot of historical things there. You see the little homes in Ethiopia. This is handmade of wool.
Now, what would you do with this?
This is traditional. You hang them on the walls. And by the way, this is where we come from.
Okay,
this is Ethiopia. This is Africa. And this is where Ethiopia is. A very mountainous country.
The Kaffa coffee home.
Exactly.
It says right on there.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. The coffee home from there. And this is some of the handicraft. We support the women's in Ethiopia.
Is that how the clothing and the jewelry, it's all made there?
Exactly. Everything is made there. So we bring it here, we sell it to the customer, we send back the money to them.
Very
nice. That gives them a little economic independence. All the vegetarian right now. We'll bring the meat, it will be separate.
Okay.
However, this is the red lentils, the yellow split peas, the cabbage, the spice yellow split, mixed veggie, collard green, and salad.
Salad, okay.
And this is injera, which is flour and water. So you take the bread like that, you see, very soft it is. Okay, so you can tear it like that.
Feels kind of spongy.
Yeah, it's very spongy, very soft.
Very
so
soft.
What you do
Just
is
flour and water.
Put it like that. You pinch it nice like this. You see, like that.
And then you eat it. So use your fingers, no utensils.
Exactly, nothing utensils. And then it's also very customary to feed each other. If you don't mind.
I don't. No.
And I'll feed you.
Okay, you put it in my mouth, or I take?
Exactly. Exactly. That's the way it works.
Oh, and it's fantastic.
Exactly, that's the way it works, okay?
Love it. Ooh,
Okay.
A little spicy, very good.
All the vegetables cooked with virgin olive oil and very healthy, very tasty, very sweet.
Now this again is
spicy yellow split peas.
Spicy yellow split peas. It's fabulous. Just the right amount of spice. Wonderful. I bet kids love coming here and being able to eat with their hands.
This is their heaven. This is kids' heaven. You know?
If you really like something, it's all, you say, I want more of this, more
they
of
will
that.
Go bring you more of that.
It's all you can eat, one set price for either the vegetables or the
or
meat,
the meat
right?
as well. What we have here is the beef.
Beef?
Yeah. This is a lamb I told you earlier, very fruity sweet. This is a mild chicken. So
and this is the
spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken.
Yeah. By the way, it's a red meat. There's no fat. We trim it, only the red meat. So.
Oh my goodness.
How does ring to it?
Oh my goodness, the sausage in it.
Yeah,
so
the sauce
good.
is very nice because what the berbere sauce does is it will give you that zing to it, but it doesn't give you the hotness.
Right. Oh, that's fabulous.
Exactly. This lamb has been first boiled, cooked again to take the fat out. You don't have that mutton flavor.
No. Okay.
Very sweet and tasty. You'll find
Okay,
out.
now I'm not usually a big lamb fan, so we'll see.
Okay, I'm not kidding. See that?
I like it.
See?
That's very good.
The onion, the ginger, and the coriander.
Yeah, it's not
the
fatty at
turmeric.
all.
Yeah, the turmeric will give the color and the flavor. That's what the beauty about that.
Very good. Well, Seifu, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you
been
very much.
wonderful.
Thank you for coming. Thank
And
you.
as we've seen, the Blue Nile, they offer wonderfully seasoned food. It's all cooked in a healthy, low-fat way. And as Seifu said, it's more than just a restaurant. It's a destination, and it's definitely going to be a meal you'll remember.
Everywhere you look and everything you see, a conscience so complete, a heritage so deep, and no one can resist when Smokey sings. And so we're letting you know, now get ready to go. It's all happening here. What's new in the D? Something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe what it's like in the D. It's all happening
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.